Hey, this is Patrick Smith with Cure for Ignorance and Gun Safe Academy in Omaha, Nebraska. What we're doing today is we're re-uploading a video about the takedown of the Ruger P95. To start with any gun takedown, you're going to make sure the gun's unloaded. So take the magazine out, set it aside, lock the slide back, okay? And I want you to visually and physically inspect that the magazine is out and the chamber is empty. Okay, good to go. We're going to start with here is there's a lever against the back of the magazine well. You can see the top of it right there. You're going to push this down until it clicks in the down position. Again, it sits there right at the back of the magazine well. You're going to grab a hold of that little tab and push it down until it sits there. Now you're going to drop the slide forward using this hand to keep tension on the slide. Okay, you see we have a notch on the frame here and a notch on the slide. Okay, you want to line those two notches up just like that. Then on this side of the slide lock, you're going to push that pin out. Okay, so push it till it's flush with this side. Now looking back on this side, you can see that we've kicked that retention pin out quite a bit. We now have enough room to grab a hold of it and pull it out. Now you can let the slide go forward and you can pull it off forward just like that. So there's your frame. So you have your trigger assembly. There's that lever, a little easier to see now that the gun's apart. And there's your sear and your trigger and your hammer rather, just like that. Now your slide actually contains three different parts. We have the rod and spring assembly, and we have the chamber and barrel. Okay. To reassemble this, you're looking at your chamber and barrel here. The flat part of the chamber is the top half of the chamber. So when you're reassembling this, you want that to be on the top. That means that this part here, these two grooves are going to face up when you're reassembling your slide. And this rod and spring assembly, when it's inside the gun, is going to sit just like that on top of that chamber. Okay, so this flat plate pushes up against this side of this flat surface here, and again it sits in the gun just like that. Okay, so we're going to reassemble this, flat side down, put it in, let it rock back just like that. To insert your rod and spring assembly, again that little hook is going to be on the down side. You're going to seat it in the front, so just like that. You want to make sure that this is square, this is level, and it's pushed down all the way. Otherwise, reassembling it with that off is going to give you problems. It's going to be hard to get the gun back apart to fix that. On your frame here, you want to make sure that that lever is still in the down position. It'll sometimes pop back up after you've taken the gun apart. You're going to slide on from the front all the way to the back. Again, you're going to use your left hand to keep tension on the slide, and you want to line up those two notches there. Again, on the slide and on the frame, you're going to replace your retention pin, your slide lock pin, until it sits flush. You're going to let the slide go forward. Go ahead and rack it back. That lever should have popped up by itself. And there you go. Function check. Decock works. Trigger works. Okay, good to go. That is your Ruger P95 takedown.